Hello, hello, hello. We are out today. David Orson, a right hand twist. And this is Kilmahog, which is just outside Calendar, for those of you that don't know. And I am heading to a road called the Duke's Pass. Now, I haven't been on this road for years. Well, not on the bike anyway. I think the last time I went up the Duke's Pass was start of last year, when I first took delivery of my Yaris GR. I'm pretty sure that me and Lindsay, the wife, went up this road, and as I remember, the road surface had deteriorated quite a lot. A lot of potholes and just generally in crappy condition. Now, I don't know if that was just because, you know, we'd had a few crappy winters and obviously COVID, so nothing really getting done on the road. But anyway, let's check it out today. So this road, yep, the Duke's Pass is called, and it takes you from Kilmahog through a couple of other places like Bridge of Turk and everything, but you eventually come out in Aberfoyle. Great road. A lot of people come up here kind of early in the morning because it is it's very popular with bikers. It's very popular with guys with you know, fast cars, but they do tend to come up nice and early in the morning, you know, be here for like sort of 7 o'clock. That way there's no tourists and less chance of it being busy, because you also get a lot of walkers up this area, because this road gives you access to this would be the start of the Trossachs, I suppose. So there's a couple of popular hills around here. And Monroe, I can't remember the name of it, that's terrible, eh? And some other ones, but I know what, we'll actually go past them and it'll have, I think it's Ben Vane is the Monroe. And there is another couple of, I think they're Corbetts. Which, to you that don't know, a Corbett is a, oh god almighty, what's the definition of a Corbett again? Christ almighty. Well, it's not a Monroe. I think it's over 1,000 feet or something. Not quite sure. Go look it up if you really must. Anyway. There's also a road, a little sort of detour off the Duke's Pass called the Three Lochs Road, which, funnily enough, takes you past 3 lochs. And that's Lochs, L-O-C-H-S, not Locks, L-O-C-K-S, because we don't have any locks in Scotland, we only have lochs. Lochs. Which is quite funny because there's an advert on there now for Loch Lomond, and they call it Loch Lomond because in their wisdom they have had somebody from England to do the voiceover for the advert for Loch, as they call it, Lomond Sea Life Centre, but it should be Loch Lomond. Anyway, not to that. I can't remember what that loch's called. It's not Loch Lomond, whatever it is. Maybe look at it. Who knows? I'm sure there'll be a sign. Locks is not my strong point. There should be, because I have dove, as in diving, in a of them. Quite a few. There used to be another pastime. But I'm too old and too unfit for the diving. Unless it's abroad. Would it help you? You don't have to wear a dry suit. Unfortunately, the Scottish weather has turned. We are 16 degrees now, whereas the last time I was out on the bike, well, out doing a video on the bike anyway, it was 27, 28 degrees. No, I was right, Loch Vinnacker. Not that bad, am I? Aluminium kegs, worth a few quid. So it's just starting to spit rain, so hopefully it'll stay off. Because I have not got my waterproofs on, I am just wearing my riding jeans from the bike shed. Excellent quality if you're looking for a pair of armoured jeans that are figure hugging and stylish. And not too expensive either. I think these were about 250 quid, maybe 300 quid. So, I mean, yeah, that's expensive for a pair of jeans. I don't think that's expensive for something that you're going to wear on your bike. And they are really good quality. AA rated, and they have ghost armour at the knees and the hips. Was it 3DO armour maybe? Can't remember. Anyway, they've got armour. But again, they don't look bulky, they just look like normal jeans. Apart from them being rather warm in the summer, but yeah. I have worn them loads, they are very good. And they're not too much of a faff to wash either. You know, some of these, yeah, it's hand wash only. Not with these. You can just bung them in, low wash. No, like a lot of my riding gear, I tend not to wash it too often. I know that sounds manky, but it's just detergents deteriorate fabric. That's just a fact, they do. So that's why my kit lasts so long. I mean, this Dianese jacket that I've got, I've had this for, I want to say about 10 plus years, easily, and it's still in great condition. I think it's been washed once. You know, it rains, gets washed down, gets the odd spray with Febreze on the inside, and I air out the liners. Anyway, like I mentioned, the one little thing about coming at this time of the day is, yeah, it can be a bit busier. But hey, I'm not in any hurry. And then it gives you a chance to see a bit of the scenery, which is not great at this part, but as we move further in and further up, opens up a little bit. Probably go round the Three Locks Road if it's open, should be at this time of year. And if we're hitting a 40 here, this might be the Brigga Turk. There's tea rooms here if you little fancy. Oh, and red squirrels. Yeah, but I got duck and red squirrels. I've never seen a red squirrel here. This is a great place. You mean if you're into mountain biking or walking, there are tons of trails around here, and it's really accessible as well. I mean, Callander is your sort of nearest town of any size. Plenty of hotels, bars, etc. And you're kind of, out of Callander and heading up from there is really the sort of start of the, I'm going to say the start of the Highlands. I know it's not, but once you get heading north Callander just a few miles, you're getting into some nice scenery as well, and a little bit more sparsely populated, because really from Callander onwards, your next major population sort of site would be Fort William, really. Yeah, there are other places on the way up, but Fort William's going to be your next big town, or Fort Bill as I call it. Always liked Fort William for some brilliant nights out there. And yeah, it's like anywhere in Scotland, any of these towns now, their high streets have been, they've had it bad. A lot of the shops are gone, there's a lot of charity shops, that sort of thing, but that's just, it's the same everywhere. But Fort William, like I said, I've had brilliant nights out there. Really, there's a couple of really good pubs that have bands on a Saturday night and a Friday night. The place can be absolutely jumping, and especially when they have the mountain bike world championships up there as well at the Nevis range. And yeah, I mean that's like the highlight of the calendar, I would say, for Fort William. It's super busy. Anyway, you'll see all these roads, there's all these little offshoots, and they take you, up into the hills, but unfortunately they're all gated as well. So bike wise, well, mountain bike, yeah, motorbike, no. Not that I've decided, I've taken this down a couple of forest tracks, but it's not what I bought it for. I didn't buy it to, take it off road. I bought it to be my main form of transport, really. And since we are moving, I don't know if I've mentioned that before. Yeah, I currently stay in a place called Livingston. Lovely place, really like living there. We've got a great house which is up for sale just now, but we have found another house. It's further up north, not too far. We're not talking remote, but remote enough. And yeah, we're going to be moving. I'm not going to mention where, because we're kind of private. So the people that need to know will know, and the people that don't need to know, well, they won't know. Anyway, there's a cracking hotel along here. There we go, lovely. I have never stayed in it. I have used their car park a couple of times just to stretch the legs. Lovely. See seems rather empty though, didn't it? Benan. So Benan is, I think, a Corvette. I think it's not particularly high, but it is particularly steep, and you get a cracking view from the top. So we're not going to go on to Loch Catrin, we're going to take a left here and Aberfoyle. I've seen a little thing about caution cyclists, and I don't know if there is maybe an event on today. Bienvenue. Because on the way up, before I was filming, I did see a couple of mountain bikes with numbers on, so there is some sort of event on today. I don't know if it's here or if it's, you know, if it's come through calendar or who knows. Any numbers? No, they're just out for a cycle. So yeah, this can be a real busy spot, this whole road. I remember during lockdown when, you know, you weren't meant to be going too far for exercise, but I had ventured up here and the place was absolutely mobbed. You know, people were just parking everywhere, wherever they felt like it really, and it came to the point that the police were coming up, issuing fines, and you know, moving people on. We weren't meant to be out anyway, but you know what it's like, human nature for folk. They want to be out and about. They don't like to be caged. I mean, I was lucky enough that I didn't have the longest lockdown ever. The job I had at the time was deemed sort of essential because a lot of my customers were well, essential car users. So I was back at work. I literally had, I think it was about, my lockdown lasted about 4 weeks, and then it was back. So I did have a reason to sort of get out and get about. I had cars to deliver, I had people to see, I had, like I said, a lot of essential customers. Was that the car park? There's a big car park here that I was going to nip into. I can't remember where it is. I'm pretty sure it's actually signposted for the free locks drive. So I don't think that was it. I think it is further on. I'm not in any particular hurry, but I just don't like sitting behind, you know, cars if I can avoid it. And if you've watched a few of my videos, you will know I am not a super fast rider, never have been. I wouldn't say I'm overly cautious, but I am cautious. I don't take chances and I don't ride like a dick. Probably why I like riding by myself. You don't get pulled into that, you know, let's go faster, let's go faster. I like to ride at my own pace. I am my own man, as they say. Now I think this might be that little car park coming up here. Oh yeah, it is. So we will pull in. Three Locks Forest Drive. I don't know if I want to do it. I've been around the Three Locks Forest Drive so many times. It just loops you round Three Locks. And you just come out just past the road that you've just come up. I will pull over. I'm just going to stretch the legs. So onwards we go. I'm not going to bother riding the Three Locks. I've been around it before, and it's just a road that takes you around Three Locks. And a lot of cyclists on it as well. So I'm not going to bother. Just going to continue on the Duke's Pass and down into Aberfoyle. And the rain stayed off, which is fantastic. And hopefully it will stay off on the way home as well. So, left onto Aberfoyle. I don't think Aberfoyle was actually that far away from here either. If I remember rightly, it's all downhill now. See, there's no quarry up there. Slow down, deep descent. Now, if you lived there, you'd be happy, wouldn't you? It's properly out of the way of anybody else. No neighbours. Now I told you earlier that we are moving. My original sort of wish list for the move was I would like to have no neighbours. I really wanted somewhere that we didn't have, you know, not I mean total isolation, but not. It would be nice not to have like a neighbour directly next door or anything like that. You know, a few miles away. But Lindsay wasn't that keen at all. So where we've ended up is a compromise. In that, yeah, we've got neighbours, but the little village itself, it's not isolated, but it's far enough away. And it's its own little community, let's just say that. Our nearest shop is a good 6-7 miles away. And there's lots of forest tracks and there's a ski centre not too far away. They're kind of given a general location. But yeah, there's one of the Scottish ski centres isn't massive distance away. I mean, we're talking less than 10 miles. So I think we're going to be very happy there. In fact, I know we're going to be happy there. We've been up, we've seen the actual plot. The house itself's not built yet. Well, it's not finished. But we've been in one which is partially finished. And yeah, very happy. Anyway. Go ape. It's one of these sort of zip line things. These are tight wee bends, eh? Oh, the cyclists. Yep, got to admire them. That's some steep hill, and also they can be a pest. And then you come round the corner, and there they are. Struggling. Anyway, that was the Duke's Pass, and this is into Aberfoyle. Just